UConn takes on Syracuse at Madison Square Garden, and we're breaking it all down on this webisode edition of Cuse Countdown. Alongside Karl Moeglein and Sean Scott, I'm Cooper Boardman. Well, Syracuse and UConn renew their rivalry at MSG, the third consecutive season the two teams, former Big East rivals, are meeting up at MSG. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, whenever these two teams meet, certainly no love lost.
Yeah, the old Big East might be dead, but the rivalry lives on.
Well, Jim Boeheim continues to coach the Orange. UConn has a brand new face on the sidelines. It's Danny Hurley. When you take a look at this matchup between these two teams, what are your keys to the game, guys?
Well, UConn is definitely the underdog going into this game, and that's important to remember because this is a team that wants to increase the pressure, force Syracuse to make mistakes. That's why I think Syracuse, all it needs to do, break UConn's pressure in this game. They're going to do that with a full court press. They're also going to have a couple of different sets to just try to make it so Syracuse turns over the ball. They did it a lot last week. If they can break through that pressure, they're going to have a lot easier game going forward.
Yeah, turnovers are a big part for any kind of team trying to pull an upset, but my key for Syracuse is to choke off that three-point line. You know, UConn loves to shoot threes, and the Syracuse 2-3 zone, that's kind of the weakness to that zone, is it lets up a lot of three-point opportunities. Jalen Adams for UConn, their senior go-to guy, he's shooting over 50% this season from three. You got to use that length to your advantage and try to cut off the threes.
And it'll be interesting, too, because UConn has struggled a little bit from deep over its first couple of games as well. But when this game happens, does Syracuse take down its rival from the Nutmeg State?
I'm going to say no. I've got Syracuse taking this 68-61, a little bit of a close one, but that's because it's a rivalry, as we said earlier. You know, that's always going to be a bit of a close game, but at the end of the time, you know, Danny Hurley, he'll turn UConn around, but 3 games in, not quick enough. Syracuse much more talented.
Yeah, I'm only a couple buckets away from you on this one. 75-66, I've got Syracuse winning this game, and a lot of it comes down to just having more options. You mentioned they've got Adams. He's kind of their one option. As for Syracuse, whether it be O'Shea Brissett, whether it be Tyus Battle, or Elijah Hughes, lots of different places for them to go.
Both these guys have Syracuse over Connecticut. That'll do it for this webisode edition of Cuse Countdown. For Sean Scott and Karl Moeglein, I'm Cooper Boardman. We'll see you next time on Cuse Countdown.